I've never really felt it was society's responsibility to take care of other people's children.
I was good air, decided to float over to China, bad air. So when China gets our good air, their bad air gotta move.
At one time, science said man came from apes. If that is true, why are there still apes?
So I did some grocery shopping. I'm at Wegner's, and my wife wants some vegetables for crudité. Guys, that's $20 for crudité, and this doesn't include the tequila. I mean, that's outrageous. And we got Joe Biden to thank for this.
I mean, if I was Dr. Oz, I would shift my focus to the polls where it ain't looking so fresh, crudité. Joining me now is Rachel Bitecofer, political strategist and host of The Cycle on Substack, and my friend Tom Perez, former DNC chair and former Secretary of Labor under President Obama. Welcome to you both. Rachel, let's start with you. So you've got Fetterman, who has a significant lead over Oz in the polls at this point. You've got Mandela Barnes, who's also ahead of Ron Johnson. Democrats have to be feeling pretty good about their chances for the Senate majority right now. So how does this change their strategy in other races moving forward?
Yeah, we're really seeing the expansion of Democratic advantages in these key states because the midterm fundamentals are being shifted away from Biden and Democrats and the sausage-making, woes of uniting progressives and moderates. And it's moved on instead to frame this cycle as a referendum on the Republican Party writ large, especially its craziness. And you can't ask for any better definition or, example of crazy candidates than Dr. Oz and Herschel Walker down in Georgia. So, I'm one of those people that think that really good candidates matter, really bad candidates matter, and like most candidates are kind of inconsequential, right? But in the case of this cycle, we are talking about some very bad Senate nominees.
So Tom, you got McConnell almost admitting defeat at this point with his remarks on the Senate saying that candidate quality has a lot to do with the outcome. As if he's had very little to do with the crop of extreme candidates that the GOP has put forward. Why do I say that? Well, because he's been enabling Trump's actions a lot. So how do you think this is going to play out for him? He won't just call a spade and just say, look, we're up. But what's really up here?
Right. Well, you're right. And the field is expanding. And when you look behind some of the polling, and I'll give you one example, the Marquette poll that came out in Wisconsin last week, what you're finding is that Mandela Barnes has a double-digit advantage among independent voters. They don't buy all the Ron Johnson denying of the election and the insurrection. And I use that as one example because when you run candidates who are talking about the issues that matter most, and we're talking about healthcare, we're talking about prescription drug costs, insulin, we're talking about creating jobs, we're talking about the bipartisan infrastructure bill. And what's interesting is, I want to see a law passed that says that all the Republicans who voted against infrastructure bill shouldn't be allowed to go to any ribbon cuttings. And what we're seeing now across the country, look in Ohio, Michael. The Republicans just bought a lot of ad time because they know J.D. Vance is in trouble.
I just wanted to go to 4 with Tom to follow up.
That's what we do.